Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. So today we have got the All Schumi My Team career mode and we're racing on Austria, a track where we had our first win for the Reborn Benetton team. Last season we used an engine to good effect, a new engine I should say, to good effect, and just managed to get the better of the Mercedes and take our very first win. So today is going to be about defending our Austrian crown. Hopefully we can do it. We haven't got a new engine today, but we have got a much more competitive car. We'll get into that in just a moment. First of all, time to say hello to you guys. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Tuesday evening. Thanks for joining the stream. We've got lots of people in already, looks of it. Juiced, I'm going to call you King, Sven, Paul, Ethan, Finley. It's Royal Jelly King. For some reason my main mind saw Royal Jelly and thought, that can't pronounce that. Ashley, Pete, hey Bobina, Toza. Thanks for joining, guys. Right, I love the Austrian circuit in this game. Really good circuit. I think it's largely because I go so well around it. It was one of the first circuits I drove on F1 2020. I think because F1 2020 came out around the same time as the Austrian circuit. So I grinded it a lot. And hopefully we can have a really competitive race. Now, we've got some good news. That good news pertains to the quality or the upgrades we've got on our car. Let's jump straight in now and have a look. So, that's where we're at, chat. That is where we're at. Look at that. You can probably barely see that if you're on mobile or something, but we are now pretty much up there with Mercedes. I honestly don't know how, but look at that. We've got some updates coming that might push us ahead of them. Of course, they could have some updates as well, but we have got some. I mean, I don't know how we got that close. We have had a few updates this race. We had a weight redistribution update, and we've had a major brake update. I think both of those are major. Let me check now. Yes, both of them major. We had this one, the weight redistribution, and we had this one, the brake update. For some of the next races, so this one here won't be for the next race. This one here will be for the next race, engine power update. This one here, I can't remember if that was quite in for the next race or not. That is in development though. And we're also going to go for some reliability as we are starting to struggle a little bit with the engine. Speaking of the engine, let's get on to that now because as you will know if you watched last week's stream, we just barely made it to the end on our control electronics and our energy store. They were like over 80% worn. We got through it. That was the halfway point of the season. We're trying to not take any penalties this season. So we won't need to use those parts again. They're going in the bin. However, I did do practice on them for this race. And they blew up. The control electronics, you can see here, 100% wear. It blew up. It was in P3, so I did manage to get all my practice done. But yeah, so clearly we were quite close for mileage-wise. I probably did, I want to say, 15 laps or so. So we weren't far away from letting that blow up last race, but we got away with it. That's why I'm starting to do some reliability now, because I want to make sure we can comfortably make it to the end with our current control electronics and energy stores. We've also gone back to the same components we've been using previously of the turbocharger, the MGUK, MGUH, and the combustion engine. They're all components we've used before, so nothing new on those parts. We're on the second part now for everything. Those parts will go for another 2 races, and then we'll put all new parts in, apart from the energy store and control electronics, but all new parts other than that in for Spa, which will help us usually for Spa, then for Monza. We might put an old engine in for Japan, maybe. It's not a hugely power-sensitive circuit, I don't think. Then USA, Mexico, and Brazil. Although Brazil maybe is not power-sensitive. We'll get into that later. Anyway, I'm waffling about the engines. I am in Season 2, indeed. Thank you, Babina. Like and subscribe. Finley doing work. Sup? Hey, Salmon. Did he win Season 1? Absolutely not. So that's a good question. Let's get Season 1's results. I don't know how to do it. There we go. There's Season 1 results. We managed to get 4th, which is unbelievable. We did not have the car quick enough for 4th place, but we managed it. But a long, long way off. Look, we had less than half the points of the championship winner, Lewis Hamilton. So a long, long way off, but good result nonetheless. This season, however, we are just 19 points back from the current points leader, Valtteri Bottas. Remember, now we're at the halfway point in the season. We've had half of the races. This will be into the second half, this race. So we need to develop our car, which we have been doing, and try and get on terms with Valtteri Bottas. We need to beat him today and get that gap down if we can. Lewis Hamilton is having an absolute shocker of a season. I don't know why. He's down in 5th place. He's only got 62 points. He's got less than half our points. I don't know what's going on with him. Doesn't matter. Really good performance from Mick as well. Look at his chart down the bottom there. He's only had 2 points finishes, 4th and 8th. He's looking good for this weekend. We've got a good car. We've got almost the best car somehow in Season 2. So let's jump now, guys, straight into qualifying. And let's see what we can do. So we're back up to 14 Gillingham members. I think someone must have joined at some point or renewed perhaps. Not too sure on that one. But we have also, I forgot to mention, there's a bit of rain forecast towards the end of the race. Now, I don't know if that'll come into fruition or what. But it could well do. It's forecast are right at the end. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. I'm just going to go straight out, I think. There's nothing I want to change. It's completely standard setup this weekend. Completely standard. The only thing we've changed is the brake balance in the MFD. Bit worried about that. 65%. I hope we have got a new energy store in the car. We have indeed. Yep. Nothing to worry about. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, got a bit of bumps there. Almost understeered into the wall. Yes, the only things we changed at the bottom right there, completely standard setup other than that. So 50% brake bias, 60% diff. Other than that, we're completely standard. And actually, our major brake update, by the way, has made a massive difference. I can really feel it. I can really stand on the brakes. And they really get us stopped. So that's definitely helping. And I'm interested to see how we do in quali compared to last year's lap times. Because last year I felt like I nailed the weekend. So it'd be interesting to see what we've gained season on season. Just adjusting my jeans there so not sitting too uncomfortably, getting settled into this race, or into this session I should say. Right, so we're at 106 AI guys, which is what we've switched up to for this season, but with completely standard setups. So let's get into it now, up to max. We're going to start pushing for our lap. Hopefully that Mercedes come out of the pits doesn't get into our way. I was actually supposed to turn the track limits, in fact, no, yeah, that's fine. I was supposed to turn the track limits up, but I forgot, so I'll have to just be cautious of track limits for quali. We might turn them on in the race. I'll get you guys to put some input into that. I hope that Mercedes doesn't get in our way during the lap. Oh, a bit deep, very deep. Bit of a bottle job in that corner. Let's keep on the lap though. We want this as a banker nonetheless. We lost several tenths there, but the rest of the lap's good. We might be okay. That's because I've got a new engine in. I've been practicing with an old engine. It's quite slow. It's hard to get your braking points right on the first lap. But this car's got so much grip now. Feels really good around this track. Oh, not a great line through there. We got through it though. Catching up to the Mercedes, but hopefully he doesn't get in our way. Shouldn't bother us too much at that distance. Yeah, I could take more speed through there, that's for sure. Oh, that's a bit wide. I'll back off a little bit. Can go flat on the throttle when I was off the track there to avoid gaining too much advantage. We've beaten Piggas, so we've done a 1 minute 2.4. No idea if that's good or not at the moment. We need to come into the pits so we don't get any AI wrongly simulated times. So Gazzy and Ocon behind us, has to be expected. It's the Mercedes that we really care about. Our teammate as well, see where he manages to put it. Perhaps McLaren there, sort of Red Bull, and then McLaren there, sort of the second and third, or third and fourth best teams. I think it's time for a custom livery. We're running a custom livery. What are you talking about? Or are you talking about something different? The Red Bull whale ring. Do you mean the metal ball that's? Is it on the left here? Have they coded it into the game? I think they have. Oh yeah, it's on the top of the hill there. Whoa. You think that looks like a whale? Is that what you're thinking? Don't know. Anyway, is this guy going to pits? Maybe. Yeah, he is. Right, we know we can improve that lap. Just got it stopped in time. What mods do you have on? Yeah, that is right. Just the Benetton mod. So just the livery mod. That's the only mod I've got on. Just hold a sub race every week. Well, I kind of have been on Thursdays. Hey, Jacobs. Hey, Charlie. Can you try and say my name? Kale Caddens. Kale? Kale Caddens? Let me know how I did. Why does people like challenge me on that? Oh, on the mini map. Ah, I'll have a look when I go back out. Oh, I can look on there, I guess. Oh yeah, yeah, I can kind of see it. For the big tail, yeah, fair enough. Right, how do we do? Hamilton has beaten us, but only by 2.5 tenths. I'll tell you what, chat. We lost that in that one corner alone. We've got the pace of pole today. We're still beating Bottas. Where's our teammate? Where the hell? Okay, he hasn't set a lap yet, surely. No, he hasn't. Is he on track? Yes, he is. Can we view him? I don't know how to view him. There we go. It's up in the middle sector. I'm not too worried about going out for now, chat, because it's a short track. We've got plenty of time. So we'll watch Mick at the end of Mick's lap, see where he comes, and then we'll go straight out on track. We know we can improve that time, which is exciting. We're in the fight for pole. Don't know how good Hamilton's lap was, but we know that we can improve ours. I did it perfect. I'm always amazed that everyone says I get their name right. Unless everyone's just lying and I never get anyone's name right. Back to 14 out of 15. Yeah, I saw that, Tozer. I don't take much curb. I think that's why I'm quicker than them. Through a lot of the corners. Right, where's he going to be? Oh, that was his out lap. Alright, we'll watch one more lap, Mick. Come on. We've got the full audience here. But we've just renewed Mick's contract as well. We gave him a nice juicy pay rise of about 300k a year or something. No, not a year. 300k for the contract term. I don't know how it works. We give him the best possible offer we could that the game would allow us. For those that don't know, when you do a contract renewal, the game says, do you want to give him a low risk offer, a medium risk offer, or a high risk offer? Obviously, low risk offer is quite a good offer. He's quite likely to accept that. A high risk offer is the opposite. So we give him a low risk offer, so we give him as much money as the game would allow, which I think was 5.3 mil, off the top of my head. But anyway, he's coming for his lap now. Not a bad lap from Mick. What's the time going to be? Hey, don't take much curb. Mick then runs wide onto the curb. Yeah, but like there, that last corner, I'm all over the apex curb there. But yeah, they do take a bit of curb. Right, what's his time going to be? Come on, Mick. Good lap, please. 11th. That's absolutely rubbish. You got the second best car, Mick, mate. Can't be getting out qualified by Ferraris and Renaults and AlphaTauris and Racing Points and McLarens and Mercedes and me and Red Bulls. Not good enough. That is not good enough. Right, let's take some fuel out, I think. If we can figure out buttons.
We're 20th in the speed trap. 334.5.
Take some fuel out. That'll help us. Put on a new set of tyres. Medium's 8 tenths slower. The hard is 1.2 slower. That's good information for later on. Do we even try and go on the mediums, chat? No. No. Immediately decided against that. I don't think we've got that much pace in hand. We are only 2.5 tenths off pole, but the medium's 6 tenths slower. I would quite like a pole position. I don't think we've had a pole, have we, chat? Softs only. No, no, no. Yes, nope. Okay. Most people agree with me then on that one. Right, chat. We need a better lap. We're currently P3. Verstappen's managed to pip us as well, but we're only 2.5 tenths off pole. And we know that that time is in the lap somewhere. I've just got to go and find it. Empty track at the moment. Let's hope no one really comes out in my way. That'd be nice. If people start coming out, that could compromise us. Looks like one car is already coming out unless he's going in. Someone moving in the pit lane. No, he's going in. So hopefully no one comes out the pits and we get a nice clean run. Right, chat, let's do it. Let's turn the engine up to 11. There's not really a concern for tyre temps on this track. I did test that in practice. Here we go then, chat. Grant's just started to call me. Not very good timing, Grant. Oh, a bit too much curb. Not a bad exit there. We studded on the throttle just to make up for it. And we're not far off our previous lap. But remember, it's the next corner where we made the biggest mistake.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I made the same mistake. I made the exact same mistake. I made up for it. I went a bit deep, but I made up for it by slowing down a bit more and avoiding the curb. So that's given us over 2 tenths. Bit cautious through there. We need 2.5 tenths, don't forget, chat. Oh, that's too hot in there. Try to take a late apex. Ah, cautious again. Cautious, cautious. Right, let's send it the last couple of turns. Oh, quite a lot of curb there. That felt like an improvement through there. It is indeed. Look at that, chat. Look how much time we've found in the final turn. That gives us pole position for now. Whew. Really, we lost a lot of time. Remember I said we went a bit wide in the final turn, the last lap. I think there was only a tiny bit of naughtiness in that lap. What do you think, chat? For the race, do we turn on strict corner cutting? Oh, God. Bit deep. Just can't get the braking right for there, can I? Do we turn on strict corner cutting for the race, chat? I'm not celebrating pole just yet because I know that Hamilton's got more laps in him for now. Qualifying's not over. We're only less than a tenth ahead of him. Can you say hello to my mum? Racer Toby? Sure. Hello, Racer Toby's mum. Don't turn it on. No, 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 yes, no. So most people say no. That surprises me. I thought most people would say yes, do turn it on. Do a bit of practice at the pit in. Oh, that's wide. Ooh. Imagine if we ended up in the wall there. Self-police it, corner cut is BS. Yeah, but I do normally self-police it, and around most tracks I will do that. But tracks like this, when it's so easy to just keep taking a bit of time, and it affects how you drive. Because when I'm self-policing, I'm not really worried. I'll just back off a little bit when I do. When I'm not self-policing, I have to back off a little bit, and it makes it a bit fairer between myself and the AI. Because I'm being a bit mindful through the corners rather than just sending it and not worrying. That's the difference. Callum Kang is desperate for no. In fact, Callum Kang, you've just reminded me, I was going to turn on slow mode for this video. I don't know if I can still do it now or if it's too late. The mods was saying previously that there was some people were just spamming and slow mode would help. I'm going to turn on slow mode, guys, but just 5 seconds for now. 5 seconds delay between each message, which will hopefully help the mods a little bit, but I won't restrict your guys sending chats when you want to. Right, there you go. Pole position. Oh, chat. By 5 thousandths. What? Did Hamilton just complete a lap? He must just complete a lap and improved. Or is he on a lap now? He might be on a lap now, chat. This could beat us. What time does he need? What time were we on? We need a 1 minute 2.128.
Is a 1:2.1.
No, wrong buttons. Buttons. I don't know what next camera is. That. No. That. No. That. No. That. There you go. Oh, he's backing off. Clearly wasn't on a lap then. Maybe this is in lap. So he did just improve. Getting out of his teammate's way. Very smart. So does that mean that Valtteri Bottas is going to improve? Fourth at the moment. What's he going to put in? Oh, he steals pole off us, chat. By 0.03 of a second. Valtteri Bottas just stole pole off us. Whew. Purple second and third sector, Valtteri. They're losing most of it in the first sector. Well, there you go, chat. This final lap is going to be an important one to take pole. That's why I didn't want to celebrate too early, but we're 0.3 ahead of the next challenger. It's me versus Mercedes today. Where the hell is my teammate, by the way? He's a bit slow in quali, I'm not going to lie. I mean, look, 7.5 tenths off. On paper, our car is as quick as these Mercedes. I'm training him as quickly as I can, but it seems it does take some time to train people. I also feel like they were perhaps a bit stingy with Mick's attributes, his properties, his variables, because obviously he became F2 champion after they put him in the game. So I feel like with hindsight they probably would have improved his stats a little bit, but I don't think they have done that. Well, we need Mick to improve because that's not good enough. If he can find even 2 tenths, he'll be up to 7th from 12th. 2 tenths. He needs to find that time. And look, he should be in this gap here at least. There's a 2/10 gap there between Verstappen and Sainz. He should be at the very least in that gap. On paper, our car is pretty much as good as a Mercedes now. It's not good enough for him to be back down there in 12th. He needs to improve that. We're not going to drop him, of course. He is our son. This is the All Schumi My Team career mode. We will not be dropping him, but we need to train him as quickly as possible. Right. What are we doing, chat? How long do we wait? I don't want to be doing an in-lap. So we wait till 2.5 to 2 minutes, I would suggest. Something like that. I don't think anyone's really on track. Oh, it's Lando Norris is on track. Alex, have you subscribed to your own channel? Oh, is it? Oh, what? Because why? That's random. Go now. No, because then I'll have to do an in-lap. I don't want to do an in-lap. Can I have your old steering wheel? Unfortunately not. Why is Mick bad? He is good at it, but he can't show it. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know why he's bad in this career mode. We are honestly training every opportunity we get. We'll do some training for Mick. We've spent millions on the facilities for Mick. The next update's like 10 to 15 million though. So like, obviously we need to prioritise where we spend our money and not just chuck all that money at Mick. When actually we need to prioritise our car being good as well. Yeah, I mean, he just needs to do better, doesn't he? He's going to make us struggle for the Constructors' Championship. We're not going to win it this year. Maybe we'll win it next year, but he's going to need to up his game. Wait for 2:15. Go for one lap. There's a maximum skill for the drivers. Is there? So we can't train him to be as good as Hamilton. So, Jonathan, good question. I don't accelerate the time. Yeah, let me just make sure I've got the right tyres. We'll get head out. And also would quite like to very quickly check fuel. Yep. I don't accelerate time because... where's the track map? No one's going out. We're going to go out now. Oh, everyone else is going out now, but whatever. I don't accelerate time because the AI don't accelerate time correctly. Basically, when you accelerate time, they do lap times that's quicker than they can actually do. Just the way that the acceleration works in this game. So I generally don't accelerate time or drive in or out of the pits, like, you know, teleport in and out of the pits. Right, we've got Bottas ahead. That's not a bad person to be following for quali. Feel like I'm running deep in there. I'm going to go up to Rich to try and burn some fuel. Get a lighter car. Everyone's come out of the pits. We could have done with leaving even 10 seconds earlier. We're behind Bottas. Bottas is our championship rival, don't forget. The pole sitter at the moment. We need to improve our lap. See if we can beat him. We're going to need a good final lap. Look how much quicker we are in a straight line. He must not be on rich fuel. We're in a bit of a sandwich at the moment. I don't really like it. I'm maybe pushing to get past Bottas, but never mind. I'm going to try and back off here. Back signs up a little bit. To lean. We can afford to. We can't afford to. Signs is going for it. Don't do it, Signs. Don't do it. Signs! Compromise the start of our lap, but it's not too bad. Got the gap now, but how much that costs us? Not too much. We're okay. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Not a great first turn. Not a great first turn. We need to make up for it in the rest of the lap. Got following Bottas ahead. Will he improve? Will Hamilton improve? Will Verstappen improve?
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
A lot better through there. A lot better through there. We're back to being up, chat. Half a tenth up. That could be enough for pole. It's very, very close. We need a good rest of the lap. Hard on the throttle. That helped us. We're now a tenth up. Bit caution on the power there, but it's okay. That was better as well. We're improving all the time. What time, chat? Nearly 2 tenths up now, and we've got 2 more corners to go, and this could be good enough for pole. Bit cautious, bit cautious. Pretty good. Pretty good through the last couple of turns. That should be enough for pole, surely. I think we did take it briefly there, but will Hamilton or someone behind us improve? Third! That is simulated times for you, chat. I'm pretty sure you'll find that Verstappen somehow beat us, despite being 3 tenths back, and Hamilton did because he was behind us as well.
And with qualifying complete,
no, Bottas!
review our top 3
Bottas beat us. Maybe it wasn't simulated times then.
Well, that wraps up qualifying.
Maybe not, I don't know. But
we'll be back
Bottas was ahead of
tomorrow
us,
as we head into
so
the Grand Prix.
unless he put in another lap after that was simulated, maybe that wasn't simulated. Wow, they found so much time. I honestly thought that 2 tenths was enough. Oh, chat, we've been stunned a bit there. But look how close that is. Less than half a tenth covers the top 3. The race is on. We're starting on the clean side of the grid. I don't think that makes much difference in this game, but still. Whew, I thought I had it then, chat. I honestly thought I had it. Wow. What was last year's poll? Should we check? Have a quick look. See what last year's poll was. I can't remember if that was a video or a stream. Don't know. Let's have a look. So hard typing in gloves. Can you believe that, chat? Did you think I was going to take poll, or is that just me? Right, let's have a little look.
The money combo is a
My own adverts. 0.046 covers the top 3, actually. True. Okay, so pole position last season, chat, was Valtteri Bottas, and he did a 1 minute 2.8. So there you go, a second a lap season to season, just from the Mercedes alone. And where were we? We were 4th place, and we did a 1 minute 3.0. So our team has found 1.2 seconds. The Mercedes has found a second. That doesn't seem like much, does it? Difference-wise between the teams, at least. Actually, I've turned the AI up a little bit. Last season I was running 105, now I'm running 106. That's part of their gap, so that's why. So we have, in real terms, found 1.2 seconds season to season-ish. Mercedes have probably found 0.8, something like that. We've probably found 4/10 on the Mercedes season to season. Anyway, chat, enough of that analysis. Let's get into the race. Actually, so our teammate was an 8th. Better from him. But look, another 10th. And he would have been 5th with a 10th. Another 10th and a bit. He'd have been 4th, just behind us. So marginal in his midfield. Look how close this is. So damn close. Right, let's get into the race now, chat. P3 is not a bad position to start from. We've got some work to do. Got some work to do. Don't forget, though, we won the race last year. That was with a brand new engine, just to confirm their 106 AI difficulty level. We had a brand new engine last year. We haven't got this year. I suspect we would have taken pole with a brand new engine, but we've got the pace. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. What engine are you using? I'm using the Renault engine this season.
Successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Now, there you go. There's the forecast. Look, the very last cloud just suddenly goes rainy. It goes sunny, cloudy, very cloudy, raining. So whether that gets brought forward a bit and we're wet at the end of this race, this could be spicy. Stay tuned for this one. Right, I don't think there's anything for us to do. Let's just jump straight in. How much different does one AI point make? It does vary. I find past 100 at least, you get a couple of tenths per point. It's a fairly big chunk. Because yeah, 5 when I go up to 110, I'm normally over a second lap off the pace. So 2 to 3 tenths per point past 100, something like that. It is quite a chunk. How hard will the rain be? It's forecast for light rain at the moment.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
Right, here we go. Chat, was there any penalties? Oh yeah, how much did it hit pole? Okay, I thought something changed then.
Moving on to the rest of
Was there any penalties?
We have Mitchell, Verstappen, Carlos,
Nothing ahead of us. Nothing directly behind us. Wait for our teammate. No.
Schumacher.
Nothing we care about. Right, chat. Race strategy time. What do you think? We're starting on the soft tyres. The game is suggesting we go straight to the hards as soon as the soft tyres are worn out. However, look, when we switch to a personalised strategy, it suggests softs mediums. I think we go for that. Chat, what do you think? We've got 36 laps to this race. I think we go soft medium. Cody says 10 points equals 1 second. Yeah, that's true, but obviously it depends. It might be true, but it depends, you know, at what point. When you get to 100, they actually make the AI cars lighter than your car in order to make them faster. So past 100, that's why I said past 100, it's about 2 tenths of that. Ben uses 110 AI. Yeah, we use 106, but we also use a standard setup. We could use Ben's fancy setup and be on 110, but I'd rather put the AI to a level that I'm sort of similar to. Because, of course, once you're at 110 difficulty level, you can't go any faster than that. That's it. So once you start winning, you're going to dominate. Most people saying soft medium by looks of it. Inters won't work. Look at that. Someone using emojis for tyres. That's a good idea. 2-stop is too slow. I agree. Yep. I think we stick with soft medium for now. However, I may need your help during the race, chat, because quite often, well, some of the time, there is a safety car. Fuel-wise, let's put in a lap spare of fuel. We are going to need to do some overtaking this race. But we need a good start first. So we'll go for a soft medium for now, pitting on lap 14. But again, let me know about the strategy. If we get a sudden safety car, like, for example, if a safety car gets dropped on lap 8, it could be worth us coming in for the hards. I don't know, but I normally listen to what you guys say on that one. But let's get into this race, guys. We need a good start here, starting P3 on the grid. Let's get a good start and let's try and get overtakes one of these Mercedes if we can. Okay, we're up alongside Bottas here. Going to try and go on the outside of Hamilton. No, we break quite deep there. Going to try and hold it on the outside of Bottas there, which we managed to do nicely. Whoa, bit of wheel spin there as we were looking backwards. Up into overtake mode. I'm going to turn off overtake mode now. Conserve my ERS. Try and get Hamilton later in the lap, but that is good news. That's exactly what we needed to do on the first start. How's Mick doing? Don't know. Don't know. There's a yellow flag behind. No one's retired though, so it should be okay.
Good job.
Hopefully Mick's still got his wing. We need some points for Mick today. He's got the car to do it. He should be in the points. Right, let's concentrate now. Let's stick with Lewis Hamilton. We're actually lost time to Hamilton and Bottas has gained on us. Oh, a bit wide, the dirty air, dirty air. Using a bit of ERS now just as we can. We had a lot of battery charge then. Gonna stay in rich. No, I'm not. I was going to stay in rich for the final sector, but immediately decided against that. Oh, not a great line through there, very wide. He's done the fast lap of the race. We're sticking with him for now. I find it's the first turn I'm much quicker than them, generally, because I just take a lot more curb. Sticking with him, that's all I need to do for now. Quite happily sat here. Whoa, what is he so slow on the exit? I was having to lift through the exit then, he was really slow. Could take it, but I think for now I want to stick behind. Or maybe we do go for the move. I'm going to wait for DRS next lap and then I'm going to go for it, I think. I don't want to stick behind him for too long. Oh, a bit of understeer, and that's why. Don't want to be sat in the dirty air killing my tyres. Up to Rich. Come on, let's get him. Oh, Valtteri Bottas is getting interested. Do lose time in that middle sector, it seems. I think Mercedes has still got a bit more downforce than us. Oh, I need to stop running wide. This is what I want to turn on. Pressing all the wrong buttons.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Can we get him in DRS? Bit of DRS now. Can we get him? Can we get him? We're closing in. We're closing in. Is he going to defend? He is. We're going to try and go on his outside. Outbrake him hugely. Get it all stopped just about down to first gear even. Try and hold it on the outside. We managed to do it. Nice exit there. He's going to get DRS back on us though. We should have enough ERS to stay ahead. We could do it now, getting him out of our DRS if we can. Around the outside though. Don't mind if I do. Up to P1 in this race, chat. We need that. We need to get some points on Bottas for the championship hunt. No more dirty air. Oh, still quite understeery though with this extra weight on the car. Fuel. Oh, really understeery. What's going on? Have I overheated the tyres or something? Oh, bit of a slow exit. Accidentally short shifted. It's all over us. I mean, you might get a straight back here. Oh, again, wide. Let's have a look at our tyres. No, temps are fine. They are a little bit worn though. Oh, too much curb. Backed off a little bit mid-corner just to make up for that. Trying to self-police as much as I can when I do make track limits whoopsies. Where's our teammate? He's not had a great start. A bit early there. Tyres overheating? No, it doesn't seem they are, but I'll check again at the end of this sector, but there you go, chat. Not heating at the moment. Just understeering through there. What's going on? I think it must just be the weight and the tyres starting to wear already. And when he took after these tyres, I got a bit of a better gap to Hamilton this time around though. Which we need to keep if we can. Oh, that's a bit deep. Gotta back off for that one. Try and self-police a bit more strictly from this moment on in the race. He's going to get DRS on us, but he's not close enough to make a move at the moment. Plenty of ERS to use, which is lovely. The update's really helping us in this car. Okay, can we get him out of DRS? The problem is, we don't want Valtteri Bottas to be getting past him. Valtteri Bottas is our championship rival. I'm not gonna back off to back them up. That's going to end in a disaster potentially. Look at the Red Bull and the McLaren is sticking with them. I think Bottas has got better pace at the moment. I think Hamilton's slow. Well, let's try and pull away then as quick as we can. If Bottas is about to get through him, let's try and pull away in his middle sector, stop him getting DRS. It does mean Bottas will probably get past him next lap, but we need to concentrate on our race, not their race. Oh, again, understeer. Using a bit of overtake now, trying to just get him out of our DRS. Go away, Hamilton. Get back off a little bit there, not wanting to run wide at every corner. Does he get DRS on us? Don't think he did. I don't think he did. Could be Valtteri Bottas' time to shine. Will Bottas get him down here? It's going to be close, I think. Bit deep. Don't want to lock the tyres. Don't want to wear them too much. There we go. They're side by side. Who's going to come out on top? Bottas is ahead at the moment. Who's going to get a DRS, though? You'd think it would be Bottas, but maybe not. Oh, stop locking the tyres. Bottas is now ahead. Is he going to have better pace than Hamilton? That's the question we need to know. Because we've got some pretty bad understeer in the car. I don't know what's going on. It's just the balance of the standard setup, I think. And the race fuel. Might even turn the wing up a bit in the stop, you know. Oh, see again, look, we're just understeering straight off. And this is why, you know, I was thinking about turning on track limits, but we are just going to self-police. So Bottas is ahead. Will Hamilton get straight back past him? He has got DRS. I think he's probably going to be too far back. Bit hot in there. Able to use overtake every lap. It's quite nice. Okay, we've actually managed to pull the gap slightly bigger to Bottas on that lap. So maybe Bottas hasn't got better pace than Hamilton. Of course, generally you wouldn't expect that to happen. However, a big differentiator in this game... Oh, God. Oh, God. A big differentiator in this game is the engine wear. So if Bottas happens to have a fresher engine than Hamilton, Bottas probably will just be quicker. We're doing okay. It feels like we've got understeer, but actually, at the moment, we're just pulling away a little bit. Certainly at least maintaining to them, which is positive. So they must have similar understeer to what we've got. The McLaren is still holding on to the back of that Red Bull. Sainz is doing an absolutely mega job in this race. But 3.3 seconds back from us only. There's what? 1.4 seconds covering the second to fifth. That's absolutely mad. Lap 14 for mediums, you reckon? This could be a run and hide race, but don't forget we've got the rain at the end, which could definitely mix things up. I need to check the tyre wear in a second. There you go, we're quite worn.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
35%, that's okay, chat, isn't it? We're doing okay. We're already on lap 8, it's a short lap. That's a better line that time. Maybe it's just the tyre wear that we're struggling with more than anything.
Gap to teammate behind is 8.7
Already
seconds.
8 seconds to our teammate. We're pulling out from Bottas, but only very, very slightly. In fact, let's ask our engineer. Car behind.
Bottas is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.7 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.1.
1 minute 6.1. What was our last lap? It's very, very close. He does seem to have the pace on Hamilton, but not by much. Hamilton's holding on to him because he's got DRS. So I'm grateful that Hamilton was ahead, but remember, if Bottas finishes in P2, then he will only gain 7 points. Bottas is our championship rival, not Hamilton, so we need Hamilton to be ahead of him, really. Well, that's a bit wide. Maybe I'll turn the diff down a little bit, help with the on-power understeer. Or a bit. That's okay. Bit of a weird line, but we've got away with it. Whoa! Almost crashed, reading chat. .8 now, we're starting to stretch the gap a little bit. I don't know if they've been battling or if we've just had a good couple of laps there. They may be perhaps harsher on the tyres than us, I don't know. Whoa, bit of oversteer there, that's because of the diff. That's why I don't like having the diff as open as the game will allow to 50%. It is a bit too open on the traction zones. It does help you in these sort of corners. Because it means when you get on the power, the car actually rotates a little bit rather than understeering. Go in that 14 medium so you can make a bigger gap to Bottas. What was that was our initial plan, right? .6. I think we pretty much stay out until they box. I don't think we're in control of this race at the moment. I don't want to risk boxing early and they might get lucky with a safety car perhaps. I think we stay out for now. No point doing anything rash. Weird line, bit too much curb. Check where. Okay, I'll check where in a second. There you go. We're up to 50% now on the rears. Interesting, it's the rears that are the most worn. I thought it'd be the fronts. Clearly need to be a little bit more careful on the rears, but not much. We're not far off. About 15 laps for soft, 20 with mediums. That sounds not bad to me. Bottas has got an issue, chat. What does that mean? What kind of issue? What kind of issue? That could be huge for the championship. That could be absolutely huge for the championship, chat. If he retires, or even just falls back, even down to 5th, that could give us the championship lead. Can't remember how far we were ahead, but I feel like an issue is often... Sometimes it's gearbox. I would be surprised if it's gearbox. Sometimes it's engine. Sometimes it's DRS. I think that's the only issues it can really be. Wow. Ask Jeff for more. Can I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? What do I have to ask Jeff to get more info on that? Just drive behind. I'll try it. Driver behind.
Bottas behind. The gap behind us is 4.0 seconds. They're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. They have some kind of mechanical problem. The time last lap was a 1:06.4.
Some kind of mechanical problem. If that's DRS, chat, then he's very fortunate because he's not getting DRS anyway. Missed a downshift there. Hamilton's going to try and go through though. Is he going to get past? This could be still huge for our championship. Just one position would be enough to help us. What is happening behind? It's very close. Looks like Hamilton might be getting in. Depends if he's on the inside or the outside. You'd assume he's on the inside. Hamilton's got him. Hamilton's through. If that is a DRS issue, Bottas won't be able to get back past. We have got a bit of understeer in the car. We're feeling the tyre wear, but unless they get to 70% worn, I'm going to chill because, again, I don't want to box too early. If I miss out on a safety car, I wouldn't be very happy. We've built a nice, comfortable lead. There's no point boxing early. We don't need to get the undercut on anyone. They need to get it on us, if anything. So let's check, though, when they box. As soon as one person boxes, we also need to box.
We're boxing this lap.
I'll check the tyre again in a second.
We're
A bit wide.
teammate by 15.2
15 seconds to make now. He's in the pits, actually. That's actually potentially good for him. Right, there you go. 63% worn. As soon as that rear left gets to... I think it might be 70%, actually, that we start to get punctures from. It's either 70 or 75%. Pit for hard. No, we'll definitely go mediums. You reckon box? I think we stay out. Someone say check temps. Oh, tyres. I mean, look, we've got quite a comfortable 6-second gap to Lewis now. I don't see why we'd box before him or even for hards. Doing fine for tyre wet. I think we try and stretch it out maybe one more lap just to make it nice and comfortable towards the end of this race. How are we doing? 60, yeah, still fine. One more lap, chat. One more lap. We'll box next lap regardless. I don't want to risk that rear left getting a puncture. One more lap. Don't box. Stay out. Hamilton's in the pits. Hamilton is now in the pits. He will get the undercut on us. But we had a 4... Whoa, we had a 6-second gap, I think it was. Quite a big gap. He's also going to get the undercut on Bottas. But will he get held up in the pit lane? Will he get held up in the... No, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. So we're running a lap longer than our rivals. That'll help us towards the end of this race to tyre wet. Let's push now on the in-lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Whatever Schumacher's equivalent of hammer time is what we're doing now. A bit wide there. You can feel the rears just drifting around now. Oh, there you go. There's the understeer.
Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car.
Did we get a penalty then? That was close. BSC. BSC, chat. That's going to help us. 72% wear on the rear left. We didn't get a penalty. That must have been close, though. BSC. Tell you what, chat. I said let's stay out just in case there's a BSC. And Bottas might have got a huge advantage on us then, but unfortunately that is also going to benefit Bottas.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Nice and slow. Oh, almost hit the inside wall. Was so slow.
Virtual safety
BSC ending. Make sure the delta's positive.
Until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
There we go, chat.
Okay, clear.
That has helped us infinitely. And that is why I didn't want to put a pit early. Sometimes I get proved right immediately. Sometimes I'm very wrong immediately. Well, who's that? They're retired. Don't know. Renault. Tyres feel better. So, presumably, yeah, Bottas did box. And look how much... Did Bottas gain? He did. Yeah, he did. Bottas, I'm pretty sure Bottas is back ahead of Hamilton now. Ooh, bit of grass there. That was perfect timing, wasn't it, chat? Unfortunately, it's probably not what we needed in terms of a show. It certainly helped us. Don't forget. The Tillem engine's a bit worn. But we need to go for purple, don't we? I'm not going to go for it this lap. I should go for it. I'm going to go for this lap because of DRS. Let's go straight for a purple. Because we've got DRS. Bottas is ahead of Hamilton, but not by much. You'd think he would have got a bit more than what he did. Remember, the fast lap is worth a point. Oh, a bit, not a great line through there. Use lots, all of our ERS that the game will allow on this lap. Lots of overtake ERS being used. Oh, a bit deep. Got away with it. Bit of ERS overtake use. 2 purple sectors at the moment. Turning a bit late. It's not been a great lap to be honest, but I think we might have the pace just for this to be a purple anyway. Used all of our ERS, that's going to help.
Great work.
There you go, 1 minute 4.3, purple at the moment. Right, what's going on behind? We need Hamilton to beat Bottas. I don't know if Bottas has got a long-term issue. Let's ask Jeff. Driver behind.
Bottas is behind you. Our gap behind is 10.2 seconds. They're on fresh
10
mediums.
seconds now.
Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 5.4.
No issue. No mention of an issue. I think the issue has fixed itself. I reckon that was a DRS issue, chap. So he didn't seem to really lose any pace. I reckon that was a DRS issue that's now resolved itself. So no further issues for Bottas as far as I'm aware. He's now got a 1.8 second gap to Hamilton. We could do with Hamilton getting him, but I can't see it happening. Hamilton did have the undercut, but then Bottas got a VSC. Honestly, I'd rather that BSC didn't happen because, yes, it benefited us, but we didn't need that benefit. We needed Bottas to have a compromised result. Weather report, good shout. Weather report.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time.
Just
Only
over
10 minutes. Dries
10,
seem like the
10
best
minutes,
tyre
chat. Chat, that is way before the end of this race. Even if it's 15 minutes, it's still before the end of this race. We're going to have some rain, I think, chat. We are going to have some rain. Stick with this one. This is going to get spicy at the end. So let's look after our tyres. If we are going to end up going to the end on a damp track on slicks.
by 5/10 a lap.
I was getting 5/10 that last lap, but not too worried for now. I was chilling a bit on that last one. But yeah, we want to have plenty of tyre tread left for the end in case we do end up running around on a wet track. You never know, we could also get a safety car or something that could mix it up. Which again is why I need you guys to be on it. Because if there is a safety car, it could be worth us boxing for a new set of softs.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, and then it said 10 to 15 that time. I love driving in the rain. I don't mind rain driving, I wouldn't say I love it, but I don't mind it. You're getting those buttons wrong. I need to remap the engine change button, to be honest. So I often accidentally change the bias and have to change it back. A little bit deep. Yeah, it looks like Bottas is actually pulling away from Hamilton now, so there's a bit of traffic for Hamilton. I don't think that's affected him. So actually Bottas looking like, unless he has a mechanical or something weird happens, he is going to get P2 in this race. Bottas has been unbelievably consistent this season. And I tell you what, if we do end up winning the championship from Bottas, that'll be a huge achievement because he's not. I don't think he's had any real bad races that I can recall. We can check that after the race, but box it into lap 31. I did the math. Well, it depends exactly when it starts raining. Often the engineer's forecast does change. It's not an exact science. I had it before in Abu Dhabi on Thursday during the social race where he said rain in 10 minutes or whatever. And then like 3 or 4 laps later he said rain in 15 minutes. So it's purposefully not an exact science because the weather isn't an exact science.
A lot of spare energy. Use your
Blow up the engine. Oh, yeah. Hopefully you talk about Bottas, not my engine. Hamilton's trapped behind a slow car. Not for too long. I don't think that cost him much. Maybe half a second. Got a comfortable lead at the moment, but that rain does scare me. Rain really does scare me. It's hard to be comfortably leading. I don't think I've had a race where I've been comfortably leading. We led in France, but we were so compromised by reliability issues, and we had an alternative strategy as well. That meant that we did ultimately concede the position to Bottas, but then did hold on to P2 just by, I think it was 2 tenths in the end, I think. We're doing okay now. We're maintaining the pace to Bottas. Let's ask our engineer. Driver behind.
Bottas behind. Okay.
See what the pace is like compared to us.
10.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:05.8.
I'm at 5.8. What are we doing? While you're here, chat, link to our Discord server is down in the description. We hit 200 server members I think it was yesterday, very recently. So if you do want to join the Discord and continue the conversation outside of these live streams, we've actually got a really good bunch of people in there. We generally get really positive messages. There's very rarely any issues or any negativity, any ranting, any arguments. It's somehow a very positive place on the internet. So if you do want to join that, you want to carry on the conversation, link is down in the description to join the Discord server. We've got a few new channels as well at the moment, so we can have a chat about all sorts of different things. So do feel free to join that. If you are on Discord, you'll be more than welcome. Right. Just gained a load on Bottas. He must have had a bit of a scrappy lap. Or did we just go a bit quicker? I don't know. 12 seconds now. I do tend to be a bit quicker than the AI on the harder tyres. The harder you go on the tyres, the quicker I am relative to them for some reason. I don't know if that's me or that's them. But maybe I should plug my Discord more if it makes me quicker. Grey dot behind signs, question mark. I don't know what the conversation's happening, but I enjoyed that message in isolation regardless. That's the Haas. I think it's Magnussen. Right, where's our teammate? Our teammate's got an absolute train
Fuel to mix 2.
behind him. Has he just got ahead of that train, or is he holding up that train? Look on the minimap, chat. Our teammate is the dark blue one in the mid-sector right now. He's actually pulling away. I think he's just got past that train. Which is great news if he has. We need him to score some points today. I don't know what position he's in. I'll get a weather update in just a second. I want to see how Mick does. In fact, I'll have a while we've got a quick second here. I'm gonna have a very quick look. He's in P9. P9. He's on hards though. He's on hards. Everyone else is on mediums. Okay. I haven't done any tyre wear updates to this point in the career mode because I've not needed them, but clearly Mick needs them because that's compromised his race right there. You'd think on mediums he'll be pushing his way through the pack, but that's why he's holding everyone up because he's on hards. Okay, it's time to do some tyre wear updates then. In the near future. We're about to have some traffic. Thank you, Leo, for the £2.99. Much appreciated, my friend. Sorry I haven't been on. How are you, mate? I think you often do this, Leo. There's someone that often comes on. I can't remember if it's Leo or not. Apologies for my bad memory. Just doing a super chat and just asking how I am. It's very... Speaking of nice places to be on the internet. It's very, very nice. So, yes, I am very well at the moment. Thank you, Leo. Enjoying life. Got Christmas coming up. Managed to sort my Christmas presents earlier today for the family, which I've been putting off. It's good to get that done. How are you, Leo? Right, a bit of traffic. Need to concentrate and get past those cleanly. What engine? I'm using Renault. Is Mick being a big grain? Well, it could be, yeah. If these tyres start to go off, I could end up eating my words, couldn't I? We're still in the exit there. Start to get a bit of dirty air now. Giovinazzi's got DRS. He's not going to be letting us pass anytime soon. We are burning through our fuel, but I'm sort of half on purpose because... Come on, Giovinazzi. He's not going to let us go. Look. Oh, now he is. That was very sudden, wasn't it? It's half on purpose because I know if it does rain at the end and we do end up on wet tyres, we never use much fuel on wet, so I'm not worried about fuel. Just using it. Also could have given us some DRS there, but never mind. Lapping cars, chat, legitimately. Lovely. We have had some pretty good pace around this track today. Let's get a weather update. Weather update.
Copy that.
What did he just pick for me? He picked something for me down the bottom there. It's not what I wanted. Jeff, please. Weather update.
Understood. Copy that.
More updates is what he chose that time. It's weather report, I need to say. Still got the purple as well at the moment, that's handy. She's just letting us go. I'll say weather report in a second. Almost had a gupper inside there. Weather report.
Looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes.
5 minutes, chat. It is going to happen. 5 minutes. The rain is coming. It's not that dark. It's dark over there. It's dark over there. We are going to get some rain, chat. We've got a 14-second lead. But is the rain going to affect us? Leo's did another super chat. Thank you very much, Leo. It's much appreciated. Leo says, I'm good, thanks. Got my tree up now. Well, only just now. We put up ours up maybe a week ago, not too long ago. I'm not a Christmas in November kind of guy. Right, chap. We are now going to get some rain. Come on, let's go, Latifi. Don't pull over, don't pull over, don't pull over, don't pull over. Aaron is Raikkonen going to let us go. Oh, scary. Got a little bit deep there because I didn't want him hitting us. Oh, is this going to be a box, chat? I need your help here. Are we going to end up boxing for winters, or is it going to be a case of staying out to the end and surviving on these mediums? I'll check the tyre wear in just a second. Tyre wear. Okay, we're doing pretty good for tyre wear. Still got 35%, or only worn by 35%. We're doing okay. We're doing okay for tyre wear. Are we going to end up boxing for instance though, chat? It's getting darker and darker. It is going to happen.
Radar suggests some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes' time.
Still
so
5
stay on your
minutes.
toes.
I think, chat, we're now okay. I think it will rain, but I think it will just be a damp end to this race. So we just need to stay alert and not make any mistakes. I don't think it's going to be a case of boxing for instance. If it's still 5 minutes away, that'll take us to lap 32-ish. 33, 32. Then we'll only have 3 or 4 laps to survive. I don't think it'll be heavy rain. It's not forecast to be heavy rain. It's forecast to be light rain. But actually, us being so quick has helped us in this race. Because it's meant that we're so far ahead that we're going to have less of the wet weather driving than the cars behind. And it's a bit of a shame that AI don't really make many condition-based mistakes. They just make mistakes just on a random kind of algorithm basis. Because obviously that could provide some randomness that Bottas can make a mistake. But I don't think that's coded into the game to work like that. It's getting darker and darker, isn't it?
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Mercedes be like box for wets. Yeah, and put the wrong tyres on as well. Mercedes, to be fair, are normally so on it with strategy. They just completely messed up that secure race. And actually, it wasn't even strategy. It was the right thing to do to pit. They just messed up which tyres to put on, didn't they? Bit of rear lock in there. Tweeze off to stop it affecting us. I mean, we could box, chat. If it does get to the point that Inter's are quicker, we wouldn't need that much time to Bottas to get it back. How long's the pit lane? Probably 20 seconds. We'd only need to gain about 4 or 5 seconds on him. It could still be a case of boxing for instance, because we're so far ahead, we might end up with a completely free tyre choice. And with that in mind, I'm just going to push a little bit now to try and get the gap up, just to give us that flexibility. Because it probably will rain in the next couple of laps. Getting darker and darker, look. Ah, completely wrong buttons. Oh, a bit deep. No rain at the moment. You'll see it. You normally see it first on the chassis. Keep an eye on the chassis, chat. The bit rate should hopefully be high enough that you will see it. And there'll be little streaks that come across the chassis and off across the halo. That's the most obvious first signs. Then you get a few splashes on the screen. Keep an eye out for that. Up to 16.3 seconds now to Bottas. That feels like that's about to rain now. This got really dark in this part of the circuit. I think we are about to see it, which is quite early, chat. That'll be 6 laps of rain. That's quite a lot. Which is why I'm now pushing to get the gap up as much as I can to give us the flexibility that if we do make a strategy mistake, we should be able to make up for it. Or not even a mistake. If we decide to box, we should be able to make up for it regardless. Running a bit late there. 16, almost 17 seconds now. We haven't really picked up the pace. I don't know what the pace difference is, but probably... Excuse me. Tickly throat, not what you need when you're racing. Probably up to half a second we probably picked up. We are also using more ERS. Unless it's heavy rain, you can finish on slicks. But I'm saying we wouldn't need to. Even if we only got like 2 laps on the Inters, once it gets to Inter weather, I don't see why we do the last 2 laps maybe on Inter tyres, but we don't need to. If we've got the gap to box anyway, as long as we're confident the Inters are faster, could be worth it. We'll see. Must be about to rain, surely. It's getting very dark. That's our engineer. Weather report.
We don't think it's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment.
Any moment.
Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
That's what we thought. 18 seconds now to Bottas. Really have opened up that gap. Oh, a bit way too much curb there. A bit of a dodgy line through there.
We have 5 laps of
And this is why I like to run strict corner cutting on these sort of tracks, chat. Because like now, when I'm pushing, I'm just not worried about track limits. I'm just pushing. Whereas when you've got track limits on, you are worried, and it makes you a bit more mindful, which is more how the AI drive, to be honest. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, I want to check where the game thinks will come out. Just a second. Right, the game thinks will come out back out first. So there's a short pit lane here. So, chat, we need to decide when we're going to box for inters, if we box for inters. And it's still not raining. I think we might be okay to the end, and that's probably going to be your guys' recommendation. It is a risk to stop, but it depends how wet it gets. Bit of a late turn in there, a bit wide, we're okay. Box, mate, box. What now for inters? That would be a bad decision. Come on, when's the rain coming? When's it coming? When's it coming? Weather report.
This rain is going to keep getting...
This rain! There you go, there's a few drips. There's the few drips, chat. 3 more laps to go. 4 laps, actually, including this one. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 laps to go, chat, including this one. Let's keep an eye on it. It's very, very light at the moment. Way too much curb there. A bit too cautious through there. Box for wet, sort of full wet size now. Yeah, good idea. Slight loss of grip through that one.
Okay, be careful on those slicks.
55% wall on the rears, 50% on the front left.
We're still nowhere near the changeover point.
Yeah, my engine is spot on there. It's just a bit greasy. It's okay for now, but it is definitely a bit slower. Not a huge amount, but it is slower. Luckily, we've got the gap. We've got Norris behind us, P15. He's actually got a quick car. I suspect he's only just boxed, so he might actually be quicker than us. He is quicker than us. If he wants to go past, I'm going to let him go. Now, normally, the game disables DRS right on the crossover point for inters. So, as soon as the game disables DRS, it is then time for inters. But whether we box or not, chat, I'll leave that up to you. For now, it's still fine, though. I don't think at the moment it's worth even considering risking it, to be honest. Because it's fine. Nowhere near inters at the moment. 2 to go. Well, 3 including this one.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Norris is right on us. He wants to get past us, but that's not good for the end of the race. Not going to lie to you, chat, because there you go, let him go. But I don't think they pull away. I think, yes, as soon as they're alongside you, they back off again. I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, Norris is going to be annoying at the end of this race, chat. He's on new softs, so he's quicker. But they aren't coded to pull away. They aren't really coded to unlap themselves. They will do it by accident, but then as soon as they get ahead of you, they back off again. That's not good. And he's going to DRS. If he hits us, chat, that is not going to be a good end to this race.
Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
We've got a big gap, but he could even put us out of the race, could damage our wing, could just make us have a spin. What's Norris, please? I'm not going to defend. I'm just going to see what he does. He has tried to outbrake us. He's alongside us. We'll have to give him room. Norris, what are you doing, mate? And now he backs off. You watch. He hasn't backed off at the moment. No, he hasn't. He's okay. He's not backed off this time. Oh, this is not what we need. We're getting wet, and we've got Norris getting involved.
This rain is going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
Okay, rain's here to stay to the end of this race, chat. We've got 1 more lap to do after this. We're obviously not going to box sprinters on the last lap. It's not even ready for sprinters yet. That would be a slower strategy. Norris has now pulled away, which is nice. You don't need to worry about him now. You back off for a bit. Yeah, not a bad idea. But he has actually pulled away, to be fair, so maybe they are coded to unlap themselves properly. Here we go, chat. Last lap of the race. We just need to get through this one now. It is a bit damp, but it's okay. 3 seconds off our best, whereas previously we were only half a second off our best, so we are about 2.5 seconds a lap slower than what we were in the dries. Bottas is closing in as well, but don't care. Do not care. We're on for the purple. We're on for the win.
The tank is empty.
Oh, that's deep. Not much grip through there. It's not rained much, to be honest. And Bottas does beat Hamilton again. Hamilton's had a better race weekend this weekend, but he is going to beat him again, so we're only going to gain 7 points on a championship rival. It's better than nothing, that's for sure, but... Where's our teammate, actually? Where did he end up? I think he actually held on to that position. Maybe our teammate now having better tyre wear has benefited him in these conditions. Looks like, I don't know what position that is, but I don't think he's really lost much throughout the course of this race. But anyway, chat, we come on the final turn now to take another win for Michael Schumacher in changeable conditions once again for the reborn Benetton team. Let's go, chat. Let's go. We controlled that almost from start to finish. Lap 3, we were through, up into P1, and that was us for the rest of the race. We never looked back. That's the first time I think I've comfortably controlled a race. But we know we go well on this track, so that won't be happening very often. But it was comfortable today. There he is, the Michael Schumacher leap. Bottas, our championship rival there in P2. Hamilton up in P3. We could have done with Hamilton beating Bottas, but it didn't happen. Mick was in P9, a couple of points for Mick, but honestly, his car's good enough to be up there. You know, I don't know, here somewhere. In this gap at the very least. Sainz had a great race there to be up there, but between Verstappen and Perez, he needs to be at least down in 9th. Not great. 106.0. His fastest lap was 1.7 seconds slower than us. Yeah, I mean, look, although ours was particularly good, look, our fastest lap was a second quicker than Bottas. So we used all the ERS and we really pushed on the very first lap of the mediums. There we go, chat. P1, that's P1, Michael. Okay, well, let's have a look at the standings while we can. So there we go. We have indeed closed in on Valtteri Bottas by 8 points, of course, because of the fastest lap as well. Puts us just 11 points back. In fact, no one else got the fastest lap, did they? No, they didn't. Puts us just 11 points back now. We're only just over the halfway point of the season, but our car now is right on par with the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. Hamilton had a better race there, up to 5th now in the standings. I think he might have been 5th before, but up to 5th now. 90 points back still from Bottas. Hamilton's really out with this championship hunt. Constructors-wise, we are still relatively comfortably in 2nd. Luckily, Red Bull still employ Albon. We'll see if that happens next year. I suspect probably not. But at the moment, they still employ Albon. So really, Albon is a bit of a Mick Schumacher. It's still in a sort of situation. Verstappen's there scoring the points. Mick and Albon just can't do it. So we're 40 points ahead now of Red Bull. So it's looking good for P2 in the championship. When this season started, I said I want P3 in the championship. That was my target. That was before the Ferrari patch, it must be said. But even then, I probably would have said P3, maybe P2. So we're doing good to be comfortable in P2. 70 points back from Mercedes. Unless Mick really bucks his ideas up, I can't see that happening. I think that might be it. Yeah, but anyway, guys, good race that. A couple of you saying Doggo. Normally there's some Doggo spam. I will bring in Doggo in a minute. We'll get Pepper involved for the end of the stream. That's become a bit of a tradition, isn't it? But before we do that, chat, we've got these interviews. Next of these races is next Tuesday at 7. I'm hesitating because of Christmas. But yes, next Tuesday at 7, we'll do another one of these races. I would like to do an additional stream next week. I've not planned it more than that, but I would like to do additional stream. So I'll schedule that whenever I have got it planned. I'm aiming for Wednesday next week. And of course, no other stream other than that this week because we've got the F1 Esports Wednesday and Thursday this week. So enjoy those. And the next week, of course, Thursday is Christmas Eve. So I won't be streaming on Christmas Eve. And after that, who knows? But yeah, this stream will be next Tuesday at 7 PM UK time, same time. Let's have a look. I'm going to go for Chassis because they're a bit down on motivation at the moment.
The team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
Whatever.
How did your team respond to the poor conditions today?
Yeah, whatever. Come on, let's get through it, and then we can go to full Doggo. There we go.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Doggo, Doggo, bring Doggo, Doggo, Doggo. Where's Pepper? Okay, we're quite comfortably beating Charles, unsurprisingly, in his car. All of the bonuses this race. In fact, we've just signed a new sponsor agreement where we only get the bonus if we get a podium. We've been really punchy because we've had such good performance lately. So we got it there, obviously, with a win, but that's not by far guaranteed in the future races. There you go, that engine update has come through. Let's have a look now at the progress. There you go, we've got 3 more updates due. We're still not quite the fastest team, even with that little update, but we're going to be close to it. Next race will be Britain. That is our home race, of course. Not much more to show you, to be honest, I don't think, for now. Let's just go and Doggo, shall we? I'll go and grab him. We were skipping frames, apparently, there. That sometimes happens during the interviews and stuff, but it is what it is. Do you play simulation damage? No, I just play full damage. Sim damage is hard against AI because often you find that they just do weird stuff like breaking weird places or randomly turning on you or whatever. So I play on full, so we do have to be careful, but it's not so critical that they're constantly taking off our wing. So you were lagging. Yeah, it does sometimes lag in those sort of sections for some reason, but hopefully we're not lagging now. Are we lagging now? I'm going to quit the menu just in case we are lagging. I don't know if we are. I don't think we are. No, we're not lagging anymore. Well, I'll go to the menu anyway because that will definitely stop any lag. Don't know why it's lagging. But anyway, chat, I'm going to grab the dog and then we'll round out the stream. Back in a sec. Hello, he's waiting for us. Hello. Hello. Hello, Mr. Wigglebum. Hello, Mr. Wigglebum. Hello, good boy. Look at that Wigglebum. Hello. You're a good boy. Hello. Hello. How are you? Hello. Good boy. Good boy. I think he's learned our schedule, chat. He was waiting right outside the door. You saw him there probably. As soon as he opened the door, he was sat right outside the door, would you believe? Bless him. Hello, Pooch. Hello. 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 There you go, chat. That's become a bit of a trend. What's the word? A bit of a what? Does someone want some dinner? I expect someone does. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Right, there we go, chat. That rounds out this stream. So cute. Yeah, he's called Pepper. I presume there's probably someone asking what he's called. Someone normally does. No one's asking. But anyway, he's called Pepper, isn't he? Isn't he? He's a good boy. Hello. Okay, chat, that rounds out this stream. Like I said, next stream will be next Tuesday at 7 p.m. for another episode of the All Schumi My Team career mode. And we'll have a special stream, a Christmas stream on Wednesday to be announced exactly what that'll be. Hopefully enjoy this one. Look at that good boy in the background. Look at him. Isn't he such a good boy? You're a good boy. Come and see me. Hello. Oh, he's such a good boy. Anyway, chat, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.